Hello. Week 1 of 22xx. Tampa Bay at Grand Rapids. Rematch of last year's championship game. Doing it again. By the way, I radically changed up the rosters for Tampa Bay and the rosters again just because I felt like it. Tampa Bay's court, by the way, I used a lot of creative players this time. By the way, how I do it, I just play the game and I record some basic stats. I'm not going to do as much stats as last year. I'm just going to do player of the game, offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game, turnovers, probably. I don't know what turnovers I'm going to include, but some turnovers. Oh right, I forgot I mentioned I'm doing this. I'm playing as a home team for all-time offense, and except for this open kick return, I can't do anything about that. And then the road team, yeah, I can't do anything about that. Not going to do highlights, not going to do every game. May I don't even do it for at the absolute most, I'll do like one game a week, try and get all 12 teams something in the playoffs. That's like 21 games. That's the most I'll do. So yeah. And kick off. And that was a touchback. Oh, right. Sorry, it's all-time offense for all-time offense, except in the final minute of each half, in which I play as the defense. See, I gave it's basically the same roster from last year for the runner-up Rampage. This time just use Joe Jacobs from San Jose. Actually, not San Jose year 20xx, Arizona year 2. And the first pass to Lawrence Daniels. Good. By the way, Tampa's quarterback is a custom player, Pat O'Hara. He did play that year he was an assistant coach for Tampa that year, but they had some injuries at quarterback, so he came in late in the game. Just like he did in Arena Bowl 17. Yeah. Okay, good. It works. It still works. I didn't change any of the settings or anything. I think it's all pro difficulty. Interceptions are turned the slider interceptions turn all the way up for CPU and player, but the knockdown sliders turn all the way down. So it balances out. That's for a higher scoring game. I am a battery still holding up, kinda. And first touchdown is Tampa Bay by that's Red Dogs receiver WW87. I custom created a player from the New Jersey Red Dogs team that I use in 20xx. I copied his stats onto an index card, and then use the guys and copied and use his stats, and like made a creative play with the same stats and even like a height description. I think it was 5'11". That's what I used. Yeah. Because I remember that guy was really notable. So it was a guy, defensive player of the year the first year. Red Dogs, offensive guard, left end, number 94. I used him. All right. And by the way, Grand Rapids last year was essentially a mediocre team with one superstar, and that one superstar was the man who dropped the 95 championship pass. By the way, I gave him Clint Dozell because he was there that year. Anyways, no superstar, as I'm going to throw to him right now. Or not, because because Clint Dozell has no arm strength in this game. Oh my gosh. That's a lovely first pass. Clint Dozell, by the way, Clint Dozell, he, oh gosh, I don't remember what he did. He was Vegas the first year, and Dallas the second year. And Pat O'Hara is a custom player who was Tampa's backup last year, but he never threw. By the way, I have injuries turned off. I don't like tracking that stuff, so yeah, that worked. By the way, number one thing in these 2000s games is just speed. That's all. That's the only stuff that honestly matters. Like you need some you see like some minimum level of awareness. Like I think 50 is good enough to just kind of notice some things happening, but you don't need a lot. And again, Tampa won the title game last year. No, I did not plan that to happen like WE or anything. I come into the year with a basic plan, but it never works out. Year one, my basic plan was going to be Albany versus San Jose in the finals, but San Jose got beat by Arizona, and Albany they got swept by. They also got beat by Arizona, and they got two booted by New England, which means because I'll show it off with one of the plays here. If you ever play this game, you want to legitimately like get good. You always want to get 2-point conversion as long as your quarterback isn't. By the way, there's Clint Dozell throwing Aaron Bailey. As long as your quarterback isn't a complete statue like Clint Dozell, you can actually. I think I made both the quarterbacks in this game statues, but I'll run it anyways. Here we go. Right, your loop QB draw. It is a nearly guaranteed 2-point conversion on every single play. I'm not even joking. Clint Dozell is probably the slowest starting quarterback in the game. And even he can kind of get it. That's all you gotta do. You can do but you can do that with practically any quarterback in the game. At least I haven't tried on the all Madden. I think they call all arena in this game. I don't try it on that, but it is the easiest thing in the world to do. It's the easiest. It's just stupid and easy, and I love it. Anyway, by the way, this is Bill Grammatica. This is Bill Grammatica, the guy who for the Cardinals tore his ACL by jumping. Yeah. By the way, that guy right there, Ordway, he's the fastest player in the game at 97. Why do I know all this? Because I've played this game too much. I've done 3 season sims of this. Well, you're never going to get a lot of rushing yards. You're just not going to get a lot of rushing yards in this game. You're just not. It's arena football, what else expect? And I'll throw in Lawrence Samuels. Nice. Gotta get something in Lawrence Samuels. Let's see, Lawrence. Let me run the book. One of my favorite players, just stupid but fun. Sharon Pearson. He's fast, he's big, and he's dumb. Like I said, he's fast and big. He apparently was a practice squad dude for the Raiders one year, and then he played for he played for the Blaze for a year, and then just didn't do anything else. But he's huge. He has one of the lowest awareness rankings in the game. It's just funny. And that, by the way, is the easy way to get picked off, but because Pat O'Hara's arm strength is really low, it's so slow the defense can't do anything about it. How's this thing going? 7 minutes, jeez, battery's still holding up. By the way, it's probably going to be 2 videos, just because, Oh, that's touchdown. Touchdown. That's Jay Taylor. He was Orlando's kicker. I gave him Tampa. I try to balance it out the first 2 years, give Tampa Bay and Orlando the same overall rating in the end, insane, offense, defense wise. I kind of got that this year, but in reverse. Tampa Bay has an 85, has an 83 on, Tampa Bay has an 83 on offense, 89 on defense, and then, I think here. Yeah, 83 offense, 83 defense. Oh, golf, my brain is not working. And that 83 offense, and 89 defense, and then 85 overall. Orlando's got 88 offense, 83 defense, 90 overall. You tell me how that works. This game really overvalues offense compared to defense. Oh! I'm not even paying attention. I didn't realize that. Oh my goodness. This is a blowout. This is an absolute blowout. No, I'm not intending for this to be a blowout in favor of Tampa. Oh, man. Still going. No volume, just my voice. I don't usually get comment turn for these things. Although, if you're curious, it's just the PA announcer. They don't have, some dude in a booth do commentary. It's literally just, the same PA announcer they use for, all the other, that era, Madden and college football games. It's the exact same PA announcer they use every time. And they just gave a guy, hey, do some lines saying the name of the arena football teams, and he did. He did 2 versions each line. One if it's the home team, and one if it's the away team. It's an excited one for the home team and an unexcited one for the away team. I might have made Tampa Bay too good again. Giving him Sharon Pearson. Either that or Clint. I forgot. Clint Dozell's not good in this game. It's weird. Dozell was one of the year before he was 8-8. He was he was an 8-8 quarterback for Vegas, and he kept Vegas, and the next year kept Vegas from doing 2-14 because the Vegas Gladiators were terrible, and that was a lofter. Yeah, like the Vegas Gladiators in real life in the mid-2000s were just garbage. They were Clint Dozel throwing the ball to Marcus Nash, and then a trash heap around the two of them. Around Dozel and Nash. And that's another touchdown. By the way, the only game I think I've played more than this, I'm going to call a timeout. Just so I can run a non-2 boot. This is probably the next best 2-point conversion, the strong side play. Alright. Pearson. There we go. Yeah, it's not going to work out when you're not doing 2 boot. Yeah, it's just this. I don't know. It's something new to show from last year that I didn't show this year. Just now I have a better quality because I'm using a box, not the candy cane box. It's a box of gloves, just so I can hold my old phone in, so I can record it. Candy cane box got worn out, so now it's a box of gloves. Just used to hold this thing in. Let's hope I don't get safety this time. I may need it. I don't know. Hey, White got it. But who is? I don't know who that guy is. The guy I got rid of Dale Heyman because the guy was like 37 at this game in real life. So I just figured, I'll just get rid of him and give him to somebody else. Get somebody else who's close to the overall but not as good. Because again, Aaron Bailey. It's all you need is Aaron Bailey. Maybe I don't know if I should up the difficulty or whatever, but I like keeping it like this. Like scoring is super easy. And back to Tampa it goes. By the way, I don't usually talk during these. I usually just like listen to something on the side. Like let's do a YouTube video or something, or some music, or just something. Just a way to waste some time. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do all 6 games today, because I have a math test in the coming week. Probably should study for that. But I'll at least do the first game today, because it's the first day of February. I'm probably not going to do... Okay, and that was lovely. Rub-a-dub-dub, hit down on the 5. Let me see. And half the time I just call X and whatever they pick. I gotta keep running up at 7 running yards. Got it. Well, I'm not counting still like team stats or whatever this year. I'll count total yards, I'll count like total offense. I'll count like total yards, total offense. I'll count like total yards because kick return yards are pretty pointless. Just because if you're losing by a lot, you're gonna get a lot of kick returns. So, like Grand Rapids had a lot more kick returns than Tampa Bay has. Even though Tampa Bay's been... And wow, that was some bad coverage. And that's a touchdown. Wow. I did not think it was this easy. I'm gonna have to change some difficulties. Gonna have to change difficulties later. Ugh. And this is usually just how they go. It just turns to a track meet. Although it's not usually 36 points in the first half. My gosh. My gosh, did not expect that. I think I'll turn knockdowns up a little bit this time. Because this is too much offense. I like to wait for the first couple weeks, see if anything gets too high scoring or too low scoring before I change up the settings. Oh, my phone's on low battery. Excuse me, phone's on low battery. Doesn't mean much. I mean, that was a huge file. I don't know. Let me check something. What the heck is that white guy? I mean, I just made a bunch of trades. I'm just gonna check. Okay, according to the White, that makes sense. I think he did play for. No, he wasn't in the league last year. By the way, Grand Rapids has the best fullback by overall, Chris Avery, but he's a little slow. So he's not he's 79, which is fast for a fullback, but that's slow for a rusher. Because again, this is not designed arena. Those players were generally just fifth blocker that can blitz the quarterback. That's fourth blocker that can also blitz the quarterback on defense. That's basically what the job of linebacker was in that not the linebacker. What was it? The jack linebacker. Or was it the Mac linebacker? I know one of them goes into coverage and catches passes. The other blitzes the quarterback and runs the football and is the fourth blocker. But I don't know which one does. I don't remember what the name of the two of them are, the Mac and the Jack. And by the way, this game has Iron Man football. It's the last one to have Iron Man football. I greatly prefer Iron Man football to the regular one. Even though I never grew up with Iron Man, this is the closest thing I have to Iron Man arena football, but I love it. I love it because you get to be on offense and defense. So Lawrence Samuels can catch a pass, and Lawrence Samuels can get a pick. Although he hasn't got a pick yet. I think the guy got the pick was Derek Mason. Not Derek Mason. That's the dude for the Ravens. That was the dude for the Titans in 2000. Not Derek Mason. What was it? What's its name? Damon Mason. That's what it was. Damon Mason. Yeah. Oh, I was hoping I could get Bill Grammatica to run the ball in for the ends for a touchdown. I'm glad I got that on camera. Fumble. Bill Grammatica slowly walks up to it. Yoink, and then almost gets a touchdown. That would have been amazing. Kicker touchdown, everybody. Kicker touchdown. Alright, well, it's going to be a little more even. There we go. I got some running yards for Grand Rapids. Now to find a pass to... Let me see the play I don't usually use. That's a play I don't usually use. I only use the first 5 plays when you scroll down, not up, so... Yeah, here we go. And Aaron Bailey! Yeah, there we go. Pushes over that guy. I forgot which one's diving in this game. But there you go. And, well, I got 13%. I was at 27% when I started recording. And again, this phone can ride on 1% for an hour. So... Oh, one more thing I should mention. I turned delay a game off. So I'm just going to let the clock run out. This will be the last play of the first half. Actually, no, why the heck not? I'll show off some defensive plays. I'll show a little bit of defensive plays in this first part of this first video. Which is just going to be part 1, which is the first half. And part 2, which is the second half. Hopefully I'm going to show off some defensive plays. There we go. Oh yeah, CPUs are really slow to do anything. It's infuriatingly slow. I'll call a timeout. Even if it does give Tampa a touchdown, I can at least show off a little more defense, like here. When I play a football game, I never plays in. I don't play the coverage guy. I always plays the blitzer, whether it's a lineman or a linebacker blitzing. Well, you can't move these guys into in the box. That's stupid. They called the running play with the quarterback, with the pocket passing quarterback, Pat O'Hara, who, again, did not exist in this game, but he did play a little bit for someone as a third-string backup in 2006 because injuries, so... Yeah, I counted him in. For some reason, Barry Wagner's not in this game either, even though he was on the SaberCats roster opening day and was a starter, even. I'm going to call one more timeout just to see if I can get the ball back. And one more thing with the Arena League, you can actually see if I can get the ball back, kick a field goal or something. Okay. There we go. And something I love about the Arena League, if you're leading with the ball, you have to get positive yards. 1 minute timing rule. Sadly, they got rid of that. In real life, there would be no reason for the Storm to try to run the ball for the left side on a third and whatever when there's no time left in the half. But instead, now they're trying to kick a long field goal. Let's see, do they get it? They got it because Dave Taylor's the best kicker. Oh, no, we're not. 4, 3, 2. Okay, enough time for me to try a field goal with Mark Lewis. Actually, no, not Mark Lewis. It's who is it in this game? It's there we go. Oh yeah, Bill Grammatica for a long. I think Bill Grammatica is the only lefty kicker in the game. All right, let's do that. That's not enough. That's definitely not enough power, is it? It's not enough power. It would have been enough if I let charge all the way, but I didn't. So they go 29-36 with 2 missed field goal kicks. That is the end of the first half. You know what? I'll let it ride. I'll let it ride. We'll get my other battery out, though. Hopefully I get the first 3 quarters in the last quarter. By the way, I'm not touching the controller right there. Sometimes just auto plays for you if you don't touch the controller, which is nice. Which is sometimes nice. Like when I have to go get up and grab something, like this backup battery right here for my phone. That box looks a lot better than I thought it would for recording arena football. It's got the whole screen in view. It's got a little bit outside, but it works. I mean, you're not missing anything. There we go. There we go. Don't even know what I called. Just watching my phone to make sure I don't miss anything. Hopefully I can get the rest of the 3rd quarter, but I doubt it. Let's get part 1 and then part 2 of the arena football opening debut. And that should... Oh, no. But as you can tell, the game can change on a dime. Especially with the first half, first in kind of thing. Like, Tampa was up at one point, like, 36-8, and now they're only up 29-8. 29-36, so... And yeah, and I could probably have tied it if I tried a Hail Mary off the wall, but hey. There we go, that should do it. And it's tied. Barring an extra point. That's the thing I just love about Tampa, about this game. It's so bouncy. Like, sometimes you can blow somebody out, and the next, you can't lose. Ooh, battery getting low. Battery getting low. What time is it at? 21. Alright. Again, that's pretty much the last year's championship game. Hopefully I remember to record this year's championship game, or at least, but... Oh. And there we go. Now I gotta place Tampa again. Oh, I just changed it over. Yeah, I've got to have it just doing that, just automatically just changing the ball, changing it over to whoever's in front, just whoever's on offense. Except for like in the final minute of the first of each half, that goes to the home team, and in overtime, it's all-time defense. I doubt I'm gonna show off the video. I definitely could, but I doubt I will be able to. Nope, that's a sack. Tim Martin made that sack. Well, there's something I discovered last night trying to make a voodoo team. Like, half of the Rampage and yeah, it was like Rampage and, what was the other one? Rampage and Destroyer's players are just from the voodoo. Like, it's legitimately, I think they had an NFL draft type of thing, where it's like the dispersal draft, but like the bad teams all got the first pick, all got to pick their players. I wonder if there was a 2005 dispersal draft for the voodoo. Hey, anyone paying attention on Arena Fan, was there a dispersal draft for the 05 Voodoo? Just kind of curious. Oh yeah, and I just scored a touchdown, right? I'm just kind of curious. And we're 8% for my phone. Don't want to have to change it, but I might. I gotta move it out of the comfy spot it's in. Which means the recording quality is going to get significantly... Oh, I can bump it a little bit. Okay, I can bump it a little bit. Cool. But yeah, you can tell... Just because the lines, it's not optimized. And that one goes back to Grand Rapids to tie it up. I love how fast the menus are in this game. In Madden, Madden 04, the menus took forever. And in fact, I rather Madden because it's like this slow, not very fluid, sort of doom, doom, when you want to change controllers. Like when you want to change what side you're playing on. And just run streaks at Aaron Bailey because he's fast and can catch well. That's basically the entire... boy, you know what? I'm going to pause it right now. So this will be part 1, 43 to 43. This doesn't come out looking like pure garbage. The box broke after I tried to change the battery, so... I hope this records decent. Oh, now you can't even tell the bottom of the screen. Ugh. Let me try it now. Let's just look. Complete trash. Looks about right. Yeah, it looks about right, I think. Or is it just like... Well, I think it looks fine. Can't tell until I play, so... Okay, that's about as good as I can get it. Just see if I can peer in. That's what the best I can get. Anyways, where we left off, it was 1:30 something, and Grand Rapids just tied Tampa up to that 43 all. With about a minute to go in the third quarter. Yeah, not much stuff in this. By the way, now I'm using a box for my ties, so if this turns out okay recording-wise, rather than a massive dip in quality, which is what I'm expecting, I think we'll be happy with this. It looks okay from the 10% of the screen I can actually see. Alright, back to Tampa. By the way, for AFL Nerd 36, if you ever watch this, the best I'm gonna do for the whole 99 0 overall D-line thing you mentioned a couple times is like, I'll give Orlando the lowest lineman in the game. I'll give Tampa the best D-line except for Silas Damari because Damari is literally just press the button and you instantly sack the quarterback practically every single time. Not every single time, but he's by far the best pass rusher in the game, Silas Damari. Also, the weird thing, not a single player is 98, 97 overall. It's the weirdest thing. The best overall is 98, 99. It's only 3 players, Graziani, Garcia, and Kenny McIntyre are 97 overall, and then nobody else is 96. I don't think anyone else is 96. I think one of the kickers is Rami Hamilton. I think he's 96, and everyone else is 95 or lower. But it's half the game's players are in the 70s. And then very few players no players are 98 or 99. It's the weirdest thing. You think there's 199 overall, dude, but nope. 197 overalls. And that's what I'm trying to do last time. Oh. Too many. Exact same pattern. I'm up to 7. Up from the 7. I'll run the ball with Pearson. Alright. 3rd and goal on the 7. There we go. Okay, Y is dive. Got it. But yeah, Pearson, he's a big, strong boy that's stupid. It's very, very stupid. Oh, this will be the last play of the 3rd. Yeah, I'll just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. By the way, the clock does not stop if you're calling for an extra point. It doesn't instantly, hey, go to the 4th quarter for the extra point. It stops you. You can just keep letting that clock tick. Tick, 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 tick. Alright. Afterwards, I'm going to have to eat. I can't eat now, but just my math test. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Touchback. Once in a blue moon, you can get a bar ball. I'd say, among all the games I've played, probably, I guess, 500 at this point, I'd probably say I've only gotten, 20 bar balls. It's pretty rare. By the way, this play I can play almost often, just one of these 3. And then I go, sometimes, and the more you get down, it's pretty rare I call that play. I almost never call, this wheel play, I almost never call that, so, yeah. And the accuracy's really up. That's good, because knockdowns are super low. That's when my accuracy's so high. Oh, I say that, and I just throw passes away and away and away, so, hey. I hope this thing can see a good right side of the screen. And all I can see my phone recording is, okay, it's a little... There we go. That's a little better. You can now see a little more of that side of the screen. I hope you can see the other part. Oh, not what I tend to pass to, but whatever. I try to pass to X. By the way, I've never had a PlayStation or anything, so... Loop shake, we'll call that. Yeah, Aaron Bailey gets a huge chunk of yards. So offensive specialist, the most important player behind the quarterback on a roster. Just so happens Aaron Bailey's the best one in the game, so... Oh, there we go. That's Lawrence Samuels doing Lawrence Samuels things. And that's also a touchdown for Tampa. That was not intended to go with Samuels. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Well, wholly unintended, but beautiful. There you go. Lawrence, at one play, Lawrence Samuels gets a pick, the next he gets a touchdown. That's why I love Iron Man football. You see fun antics. You see fun things. You never see that in regular day. I think very few guys even around from the Iron Man days. Well, obviously, it's been 15 years. I think the only guy around is Mark Lewis, and he's probably done since he's not going to play in the AFL anymore. Although if he goes to the NAL, I'd be really surprised. I mean, he could probably kick. I mean, he's 40 at this point? He could probably still kick. I mean, Vinatieri, not counting this year, kick until he's 45. Again, not counting this year. Yeah, so 2 interceptions are what's going to doom Grand Rapids in this game. Again, just literally, it's basically a battle of turnovers. That was amazing. But again, this game is literally just a battle of turnovers. If you can get more turnovers than your team, you almost always win. The only time there's exceptions is if you're the Florida Bobcats and are able to score with 42 offensive yards in the entire game. I couldn't believe that happened in year 1. Year 1 was I think I preferred year 1 to year 2 just because they were more bad teams. I didn't have to make the recap so long. And there was just more stupid things happening. Mainly involving the voodoo. If it was a voodoo game, stupid stuff was going to happen. It's actually why I brought the voodoo back for the voting this year above the Bobcats or something. Because the voodoo always had stupid things happen in their games. Whether it was the Blunder Bulls, Tampa getting stopped by my console turning off, but the game was saved, so I had to replay the game, and Tampa Bay won. That happened actually in one of the Tampa Bay games. I'm not even joking you. The power went out because I'm not even joking. That actually happened in one of the Tampa Bay games I played. It was week 2, Tampa Bay, New Orleans. I'd saved the game at overtime because the first overtime game. I had a touchdown with New Orleans. Power went out. And I played it again, and it was a pick 6. I was playing as New Orleans, by the way. And it was a pick 6. Just fuck it, whatever. Screw it, whatever. Yeah. Potter is working a lot better than I thought he would. Was up in the lowest overall quarterback here, unless Pittsburgh's guy's low. I don't remember. I think Pittsburgh guy's an 80 though, so I think he's better. Not a lot better though. But yeah, now that here's the thing about power creep. New England was below average, middle of the road in the year 1. Now they're by far the worst team in the overall ratings. But I mean, the New England Seagulls are a jank team, so it doesn't really matter. Wow, this is way better accuracy than I ever usually have. Usually, both quarterbacks hovering around 50%, especially if I'm playing as a guy who, that was terrible. It worked. Not worked. Only got a yard. But usually it's both quarterbacks are hovering around about 50% mark in terms of accuracy. 2 for... Oh, wow. It's a lot. Look at that rushing difference. 30 to 2. And this is wide open. By the way, I didn't even hold the turbo button. I just walked it. Slow jogged. I'll just call that play again. Get Tampa Bay some points before the 2-minute. By the way, you get free audibles. You have the R button to your audibles. And then B, you can call different plays. And that was a bad audible. 4th down for Tampa Bay. What do they call? Field goal? Alright, field goal. I'll do it. But I'll let the clock go down to the 1-minute warning. Alright, to make up for that the 2 plays I accidentally had Grand Rapids' offense on the defense, playing as their defense when the Storm offense on the field, I'll let the Storm kick I'll kick this field goal as Tampa. Usually I don't do that. But the reason I do that because sometimes even on all difficulty, the kickers can miss kicks like this by maxing out their power thing, going straight down the middle, and it's hilarious every time. Yeah, Aaron Bailey's clearly the best player. He got 200 yards again. Yeah, by the way, Aaron Bailey would have gone to the New Orleans Voodoo had a quality dog not voted for the Sharks at the end. Actually, I like it. Yeah, so Grand Rapids really would have been screwed. Hey, Tampa would have had to play the division with Aaron Bailey. Would have been the good Voodoo from the 2000s, not the trash Voodoo from the AF2 days. from the 2010s. Drop. All right, 45 seconds from the game. I can't tell. I really can't tell on one side if it's actually recording that side or not. Nope. All right, that's what I get for trying to force passes at the end here. By the way, the first one I did last year, Grand Rapids won the rematch. So Tampa is going to win a rematch again. Going to win the rematch this year unless I can pull something off. That's a good step pulling. That's the first step of pulling it off. That's the first step of pulling something off. And this is the next step pulling something off. It'll get its onside kick to go. If not, it's over. If not, hey, yeah, I can definitely win this though. I think I still have all my timeouts too. Let me try that. That should be good. Ooh, that's way too much. Boing. Oh, nope. LGLE 94. Got it. Damn it. Alright, now 2 plays. Oh, I'm out of timeouts entirely. Crud. I am out of timeouts entirely. Well, Tampa can run the clock out with 1 positive yard. That's going to be fun. And that's not 1 positive yard Tampa needed. I cannot stop the clock as Grand Rapids. No, I won't. Yeah, I can't stop the clock. They're going to call it. They will call a play, but there's no point. I think they're going to call a play. Maybe they're not going to call a play. That was the end. The onside kick failed. I'm not the best in onside kicks. And yeah, that's it. That's the game. Tampa Bay wins the rematch 57-60 over Grand Rapids after a nice start. So, I guess I can drop the rest. Let me get my stats info. Game, here we go. So, I'm going to keep the exact same amount of stuff I kept last year. Hi. I have a belly. Let me get not last year, in the first year I did this. It's summer 2018. That was summer 2018, not winter 2018. I'm starting these earlier, so I have less to worry about trying to rush the games out. So all I do from here is I just record, I write the stats down. I'm not going to count kick returns, I'll just go total offense. Rushing is basically pointless, I learned that one last year. Here. 279 roll. Grand Rapids. Takeaways, 2-1. That's that one. I'm not going to count 4th down conversions and individual. Who will be player of the game? Pat O'Hara. Perfect rating. Oh, points, right. I forgot to get the points. There we go. By the way, I'm just copying down the box scores right now. I'll just an index card and I'll show it all before I post it. Alright, cool. There's that, and then I guess I'll do player of the game. Looking at that, yeah. So yeah, offensive player, POG, player of the game. Yeah. I'm not going to count, like, you can see his stats, but I'm not going to write the stats down. Actually, why the heck not? Passer rating. There you go, something. Some stats. That's a good amount of stats. There we go. And then something... Actually, let me see what we got. Oh, Aaron Bailey got 210. Well, I like to give a player of the game to a winner. Let's see if there was like a defensive player. Oh, yeah, there was. It was defensive player of the game. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Lawrence Samuels, the pick 6 right there that won the game. Yard. All right, and here we go. Passing, receiving. There we go. Receiving. How many touchdowns? 7 touchdowns. Damn. Yeah, that's actually better than any performance he had last year. So yeah. As you can see, yeah. This probably is the proof. Final score, offensive yards, takeaways, player of the game, 3 different players of the game, Bailey, O'Hara, and Samuels in the box score. Tampa got early lead, held on to lost some of that lead in the third, but maintained it throughout the second half. Yeah, and that is the game. Let's see. Let's one last thing that we'll see real quick before we end off the recording for this game. Who did they? Aaron Bailey. Yeah, I have no problem with that. I had nothing to do that well, honestly. Now I just hope this thing recorded decently enough. Let me actually try to get a good view. I don't see why not. Yeah. Thank you for watching. So yeah, Tampa Bay is not 1-0. Grand Rapids is 0-1. I am not going to be, and I don't think we're going to be recording every week. I might record a game of the week. That's about it, though. Thank you for watching.